Hello YouTube. So this is going to be kind of an overview of something. Papa's truck has been, it's a huge part of me and my life, and if you've watched the other videos you may understand a little bit more what this truck means to me. Yes, it is kind of beat up right now. No, it is not perfect in any kind of way, but what I want to talk about in this video is kind of what I found out so far. So when I got the truck, if you saw it, the wheels were nasty, tires were flat, there was a ton of just little issues. Didn't know if the truck ran, didn't run, what, like we just didn't know anything. Supposedly the motor was blown up and the transmission was slipping. Well, got it home and put a new battery in it, and we got it to run, and many of you have seen that in previous videos. Well, now we have figured out I don't want to say the most, but we figured out most kind of what was going on with the rest of the truck. It's been off camera because it's something, again, it's dear to me. I don't really want to put everything on the internet. Plus, I kind of cry a lot because it is what it is. Anyway, truck had two freeze plugs out. There was one right next to the starter on the passenger side, and one under the motor mount on the driver's side, which was nigh on impossible to get out. I had to take the motor just about completely out. Super fun times. So we got that done, and I've been driving it. I mean, I haven't really had much other trouble. Oh, there was one other thing. Put the freeze plugs in, put water in the truck just to see if it would run out or if it would go in the oil or what. Head gasket is not blown, but we did find out that our radiator has a split in it. And as you can see right over there, that dirty one, yeah, it was split literally down the whole side of the tank. And it was just one of those things, you couldn't see it until you really got to messing with it. So now I have driven the truck to work 2 days in a row. I went through and changed the oil, put the freeze plugs in. I found several other small oddball things that need to be done. The driver's side window doesn't work. I don't know if it's jammed or what. Passenger window works fine. Driver's side just doesn't do anything. Turn the key on, nothing. But you see, the passenger works just fine. When the truck's actually running, you can hear it kind of bog down the alternator, which is a little weird. So I'm planning on taking it apart and kind of messing with it a little bit and figuring out kind of what's going on there. Also, the wipers were kind of frozen. Not something I have a ton of experience with, but they didn't work. And on the way home, it started pouring down rain, and all of a sudden they worked again. It was incredibly loud, and as it worked back and forth, it's like they greased themselves up a little bit, and now they work much better. Other than that, there isn't really anything crazy to tell you about. Steering is a little off, which it's always been. The suspension sucks because it's wore out. It's from 1994. That's nothing against anybody, but it's wore out and it needs to be replaced. The radio, however cool it may be that we still have a tape player, the tape player doesn't work. So I may be changing that soon. I don't know. I kind of want to keep it as a tape player because it was Papa's truck and Papa had a tape player. But at the same time, I think Papa would have liked to have had a CD player if he had many CDs. So that's still kind of on the table. Really and truly, that's basically it. The truck's running great, doing great. I'm tempted to pull a trailer with it tomorrow. I may be going to pick up another terrible idea, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I guess it's kind of it for this video. Thank you for following the series. If you've watched any of the videos, this truck does mean a ton to me, and like I said, I realize to most people it's just a beat up old Ford, but it's mine, and the man that had it before me, he means a lot to me. So I again, thank you for watching. Thank you for sitting through a couple of minutes of me rambling. I hope to see you again in another video. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Thank you all.